Hello and welcome to the next episode of the PR Fit Podcast. This is the first show in the new series that I'm doing that is called Explain That Tweet. If you did not hear the last podcast, I am basically taking my top tweets over on Twitter. My Twitter handle is RickyPerez_PR. I'm taking my top tweets from over there and I am breaking them down and providing more context to them here on the PR Fit Podcast. It is a great way to kind of marry the short form content with the longer form content, the short form being Twitter, obviously, the long form being the PR Fit Podcast. So this is going to be the first episode. Let me talk you through one of the top tweets I have and just bring some more context around it. And this first one is very, very important, and I know a lot of people are going to relate to this one. So let's dive into the first tweet. Okay, so the tweet is, quote, "It is easier to consume less than it is to work out more. For those working out hard 4+ days per week and still struggling to lose weight, the problem is not lack of movement. The problem is all hell breaks loose when you leave the gym. Hashtag restaurants, hashtag alcohol, hashtag sugar, end tweet." All right, so let's discuss, let me dive into more detail on that. First of all, let me bring the context to it. Who am I referring to? Because there's a portion of people that this doesn't refer to. Now, you might already know, and most likely you probably already know. You just heard me read that tweet off and you said, damn it, that is literally me, okay? And let me tell you, I worked in the gym setting for a long, long time before I started running my own company. Most people fell into this category, okay? Most people fell into the category of they were at the gym 4+ days per week. I would see them all the time. They would be doing some crazy stuff, yet they did not change. They did not get closer to their goals. So what's the problem? What's the reasoning behind it? How do you solve it? Okay, let's talk through this. So first of all, who does this apply to? Okay, if you're someone that's going to the gym and you feel like you're working hard 4, 5, 6+ days per week and you're not getting any closer to your goal, then you are who I'm referring to, okay? Now, you need to be honest with yourself, though, because there's people that might think they're in that camp and they're not. If you are someone that's not training your body consistently, not making it to the gym consistently, not working out in general consistency, the fix for you probably is to start adding more workouts in your routine, okay? Along with the nutrition aspect, which I'm going to touch on in a second. But basically, if you're someone that's getting to the gym frequently, you're there 4+ days per week, and we're not changing, then listen up, okay? Because you're making some big mistakes. So basically it applies to the people that are going hard 4+ days per week, not changing their body. So what's the problem? Okay, what is the problem? There's a couple problems. Let me walk through these. Let me kind of try to open your eyes to what the problem is. You might already know what the issue is, but you might feel better me actually calling the issue out. Okay, so if you're someone that's working out that frequently and you're not losing weight specifically, if you have a weight loss goal, it's easier. I cannot harp on this enough. It is easier to consume less than it is to work out more, okay? And your problem is not that you're not working out enough, okay? 4+ days per week is a high enough volume of workouts. Now, obviously, it depends on what you're doing, but for the most part, if you're getting to the gym 4+ days a week, that's enough time, okay? I don't have any clients where I'm like, hey, you need to get to the gym 7 days a week. 4 days is not enough. Like 4 days is plenty. The problem is we are, one, we're most likely not doing the correct things. We're most likely not doing things in the gym that are going to have a high ROI on, losing body fat. But also number two, the number one problem is your overeating. Okay. And it is what it is. This is the good thing about it. You should know exactly what the problem is, okay? If you don't, then you need to open up your eyes and stop lying to yourself, okay? And I don't say that to be mean, but it should be very obvious, okay? And this is the great thing about fitness, and the bad thing about fitness. There's nowhere to hide, okay? And the good thing is, when I'm working with clients online, we know, okay? If we know we're not losing weight or we know we're gaining weight, we know why, okay? And if we're not losing weight, that means we are just simply eating the exact amount of calories that we are burning, okay? So that doesn't matter. And listen, I don't care if you're running an hour every single day, okay? You might be like, Ricky, I run 60 minutes every single day. Great. You're still eating somehow finding a way to eat enough calories to basically cancel all that calorie burn out. Because if you're not losing weight, that means you're eating the same amount of calories as you're burning, okay? Bad news is, obviously that sucks. That's a horrible place to be. Good news is, you should know exactly what the problem is, okay? And I say this, and I'm making this because this is the number one thing I see as far as people working harder and not smarter. And I've been there myself in the past, and it's a miserable place to be, and that's why I harp on it all the time. But, you don't want to be in the position where you're just like busting your ass frequently, 4, 5, 6, even 7 days a week and not seeing progress, because that's just super frustrating and it's just not necessary, okay? And that's like kind of what, that's what PR fitness training is all about, helping you work smarter, not harder. So let me paint a quick picture for you, okay? So you go into the gym. It's Monday, okay? You take a HIIT class, 60 minutes long. Bust your butt in a HIIT class or a boot camp type class, okay? Tuesday, day number 2 in the gym. Okay, we're taking a spin class. Same deal. 45 minutes, 60 minutes. Okay, we've done 2 workouts today. We're 2 for 2, or 2 workouts this week. We're 2 for 2. Wednesday comes around. Same deal. Get into the gym. I'm gonna get on the treadmill. I'm gonna run for 45 minutes. I get a 45-minute run in. Thursday, it's back to the HIIT class again. Okay, I'm in the HIIT class again. I'm busting my butt. I'm sweating hard. Man, the board told me I just burned 900 calories. I'm on top of the world. There's no way I'm not getting jacked after this class. Friday comes along. Same deal. You get to the gym. Okay, I'm going to do a spin class today. I'm going to double down even and get on the treadmill after. Okay, so I got 50, maybe 70 minutes of workouts in that day. Great. Saturday comes around. It's my off day. I relax. I'm going to have a couple beers. I go out to eat a couple times. Go out for brunch, go out for dinner later with my friends, the usual, have a couple drinks. Sunday, it's Sunday, off day, I busted my butt all week, Monday through Friday, same deal, I'm going to lay low, charge up for Monday, okay? Let's think about the week. We got a lot of work done, okay? I mean, we busted our butt for an hour on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 out of 7 days of the week, you worked out, okay? Yet every single time Monday rolls around, we look no different in the mirror. Okay? That right there, that whole scenario right there played out, I've seen that a million times. Okay? Again, in the gym setting, I've seen it a million times. Okay? Horrible place to be. So let's start filling the gaps here. Number 1, what did I say? Number 1, obviously we are over consuming. Okay? We're eating the wrong things, we're eating too much food on the days we're working out, as well as on the weekend. And a lot of damage happens on the weekend. You might be aware of it. I mean, you probably eat too much on the weekend. You probably drink too much on the weekend. But I don't think most people realize how detrimental it is, okay? Just think about a HIIT class. Say you burn 900 calories in a HIIT class, okay? When you go out on Saturday and you have 3 Long Island iced teas, that's probably pushing 1,800 calories, okay? That's 2 hour long of HIIT classes, okay? Now, you shouldn't get in the habit of just like weighing out calories like 1-to-1. Like, 900 calories of food doesn't cancel out your 900 calorie workout. But what I'm saying is we're consuming a bunch of crap that is just quickly piling up. And, if you're someone that's never tracked your calories in the past, this is one of the things we have to bring data. We have to have numbers. This is something I have my clients do. You'll be in awe. Okay. You're literally be in awe. Download the MyFitnessPal app, track your calories for a week. You're going to be like, holy crap, I thought I was eating 2,000 calories. I'm pushing almost 4,000 calories, okay? Guarantee it. So the number 1 problem is obviously we're overeating. The second problem is we're doing a lot of things that are not going to change how we look in the mirror, okay? When we're just doing cardio, there is a time and place for cardio. I have my clients do cardio, okay? People get this confused. They're like, Ricky, you're anti-cardio. You used to be a runner. I can't believe. I'm not anti-cardio. It's very beneficial. Just the way that you're using it is not beneficial in terms of changing how you look in the mirror, more specifically losing body fat, gaining muscle mass, okay? You need to have some type of strength training regimen in place, okay? Why? Because you need to gain muscle mass, because that's what's going to force a change in your body composition, okay? You can walk, run, bike, HIIT class, any type of cardio exercise you name, you can do that to lose weight. But the problem is, we're we're messing up the main thing, which is the food. Okay, and if you're someone that wants to look leaner, stronger, more athletic, you're not gonna look that way just by doing cardio. But it's not impossible just doing cardio and losing weight. Okay, you very much should. In the scenario I just outlined for you guys, Monday through Friday, if that person was eating correctly and they're in a calorie deficit, they would lose weight. Okay, because they're burning plenty enough calories to lose weight. The problem is they're over consuming, and we're basically just breaking even by the time 7 days goes by. Okay, so the two main things I'm trying to hammer home with this tweet is, number one, if you're someone that's doing a whole lot of workouts, what's the solution? If you're working out 4 days a week, is the solution adding a fifth day in, adding a sixth day in? Should we go 7 for 7? That's not the solution, okay? The solution is you need to get your calorie intake under control, okay? And again, this should be easy to understand. This should be easy to, you should know. Like right now, you're listening to this podcast. You should know right now in your brain, that's me, okay? I know that's me. I'm busting my butt, and I'm obviously eating like shit. And I got to be honest with myself. I tell myself I don't overconsume, but obviously the math doesn't lie. Okay, if we're not losing weight, we're eating more than what we probably think. Okay, so the solution for you is not to do more workouts. The solution for you is to one, get your calorie consumption under control, and number two, you need to start doing things that are going to get you closer to your goal. If your goal is to look leaner in the mirror and to lose body fat, you need to add a structured strength training routine into your regimen, okay? You can still do HIIT classes, you can still bike, you can still run, whatever type of cardio exercise you like, you can still do that, okay? But you need to do at least 3 days a week of structured strength training, and that's not you just doing random crap in the gym, just throwing weights around, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about following a structured plan for your goal, okay? That is how you make real results. So let me just lay out an example for you. Let me just lay out one of my clients I have in mind that likes to bike, that likes to do HIIT classes. So she's in the gym 5 days a week, okay? Monday, we're doing a structured weight training routine, okay? It's about 45, 60 minutes, but it's a structured strength training routine, okay? Tuesday, she's doing the lift number 2 of the week, another structured strength training routine. And then on the end, she's walking on the treadmill for about 20 minutes because she likes to walk on the treadmill, okay? Wednesdays, that's our off day from lifts, okay? There's no strength training happening that day. She likes it, depending on the day, she likes to either do a HIIT class, okay? So like a boot camp-like class, or a spin class, okay? So that's like her first cardio day of the week. Thursday, same deal, another structured lift. It's our third lift of the week, okay? Friday, fourth lift of the week, okay? Another fourth lift of the week. Saturday is similar to Monday. She's doing some type of cardio that she enjoys, whether it's running, whether it's biking, whether it's another HIIT class, depending how you feel. If they're super sore from the week, I would advise not doing a HIIT class, okay? That's going to be too much, that's too high intensity. That's too much on your body. Your body's trying to recover. If we want to burn extra calories, let's go for a light walk or a light bike, okay? And then Sunday's usually completely off, or just, a total rest day, okay? Something like that is going to be way more beneficial for how you look in the mirror and losing body fat when you combine it with a structured nutrition program, okay? And I can go on and on about both of these, but moral of the story is, if you want to work smarter and not harder, you need to, one, take accountability of your nutrition and understand you're over-consuming. You got to get on a nutrition program, okay? Number two, we are most likely doing the wrong things in the gym, which is resulting in us, in us not changing how we physically look because we're not building muscle mass, okay? Because we're not lifting, okay? Those are the two main problems, and I told you I've seen them over and over and over a million times in the gym, okay? They're happening literally to this day. It's super sad, and I'm not understand. It drives me crazy because I'm like, we know that strength training changes your body composition. This is not a new thing that we've learned, okay? We've known this for years and years and years. We know specifically from a macronutrient standpoint how important it is to get enough protein in and to have your carbs and fats under control. We've known that, okay? That's not new. Okay? This information didn't come out, 6 months ago. This has been around for a while. Yet nobody knows how to track their calories, and nobody understands that they need to lift weights if they want to look better in the mirror. Okay? So, I hope this helped a little bit. The hashtags restaurant, alcohol, sugar, they're pretty obvious. Like, these type of people, they're probably frequently going out to eat at restaurants. Okay? Calories going to be, you're going to consume much more calories when you go to restaurants. Alcohol is the big demon right there. You can consume a lot of calories in a little amount of time. On top of that, when you consume alcohol, you tend to eat more food. Okay, so now we're just consuming more calories in general. And then the triple whammy is you feel like crap the next day. So you're usually skipping your workout or you're just using half the day to recover. Okay, and sugar, everything's packed with sugar. We love sugar. We're addicted to sugar. Those are pretty self-explanatory. But again, what's the solution? The solution for you is to get your calorie consumption under control, start following a structured weight training program, and really start getting yourself working smarter and not harder. Again, if you're someone that's not working out very often, your solution would be you need to work out more, but then also same rules apply to you as like you need to take the nutrition into consideration. You need to follow a weightlifting plan, and that's what's going to get you closer to your goals. So I hope this first episode or first whatever you want to call it series in my Explain That Tweet series was helpful. If it was, please share this episode with somebody. I'd really appreciate it. I have no idea who sees these or who doesn't see these, but it'd be great. Recommend them. If you have more questions or if you're thinking like, hey, Ricky, I want to take my health more serious. I would love to, figure out how many calories I need to be eating. I would love to start following a structured strength training program. You can reach out to me directly on Instagram or on Twitter. Okay, my Instagram is rickyperez.fit. And you can go to our website, www.trainprfitness.com. We got all the information on there as far as our online training goes. But, thank you guys so much for listening to this first podcast in the Twitter series. I hope I was able to kind of bring you, open your eyes to a little bit of things and, hopefully you were able to see some mistakes that you might be making. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next podcast. Thank you again for joining me. Peace out.